in the world?
I like your curiosity. I'll tell you. Muggsy Bogues is the shortest player in the National Basketball Association history, listed at 5 feet 3 inches tall. He was drafted 12th overall by the Washington Bullets in 1987.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
I'm glad you asked.
From the greens of golf to the court of tennis and basketball, the octagon of UFC to the square room for boxing, track of Formula One, and the pitch of football. Join the sports crew on Sport Hub 6 to 7 p.m. Mondays and Wednesdays, Fridays 5 to 6 p.m. and 2 p.m. on Saturdays. Here on iMpact Radio 102.1 FM Lagos. Reviews, views, and interviews just the way you like it. Exclusive on High Impact Radio 102.1 FM Lagos. Sports Hub for all the updates and analysis.
Oh, what a feeling. Look what we've overcome. Oh, I'm gonna wave my flag and count all the reasons we are the champions. There ain't no turning back. Saying, can't you taste the feeling? Saying, we all together singing. Look how far we come.
Good afternoon, sports fans. Oh no, it's evening already. Yeah. The weather in Lagos, up and down, side and side. The weather is not even telling us where it's going to. Pardon me for that word. Good evening, sports fans. Good evening, listeners, and welcome to the All About Sports, the Sports Talk Show on iMpact Radio 102.1 FM, the first edition for the month of September, year 2024. It's Monday today, the second day, and we say Happy New Month to you all. Thank you for rocking with us from the first 8 months of the year. Let's do better. Let's do more together this new month. Thank you once again. You know how we do it. We promise we always deliver on your number one urban lifestyle station. Right here on the show this evening, we'll be taking reactions from all of the actions that went down across the world of sports over the weekend. We'll also be taking a look at the developing stories in the last 24 hours. I tell you big stories coming through this evening, and I'll be more than willing to serve them to you. Just so you know, in the German Bundesliga, since May 2023, that was the game against VfL Bochum. Bayern never losing. Just where a lot of people call them Leverkusen. They are now lost out 3-2 to RB Leipzig. What a game that was. And then RB Leipzig, a lot of fans are now tipping them, say, you know what, maybe they are going to be giving all of the big boys in the German Bundesliga a run for their money this time around. Even their manager, Xabi Alonso, has come out to say, guys, you know what, this season we are visible. Anybody can defeat us. Like, we sure we cannot replicate the same thing we did. Now, maybe he's just trying to play some form of mind game right there. Maybe he's trying to do some Pepe's-Q type of mind game with a lot of teams in the German Bundesliga. But then that was how that one went down. They lost their dominance already, and we are hoping that they will get back in due time. In the German Bundesliga, Hansi Flick are looking to do a lot of flicks on other teams right there. 7-0 that one ended against Valladolid. This is a clear signal to all the other teams in the Spanish Liga, including the likes of Atletico Madrid, the likes of Real Madrid. Say, guys, you know what? We are coming, and we are coming with a bang. Forget about any other thing that is happening within our squad. We are the back room. We know we don't have money, but we play it out there on the pitch. And Rafinha also getting a hat-trick in that particular one. Amazing score lines from the weekend. I'll be here to serve them to you. Real Madrid as well. Kylian Mbappe is back to start on the front foot, getting a brace to open his Spanish La Liga account. And yes, that one ended amazing for Real Madrid. A lot of people are talking about Fede Valverde. Say yes, he's a magician. But for Kylian Mbappe to observe that he's going to give him that pass, then you can tell that Kylian is a genius on his own as well. And then we'll talk about the English Premier League. Well, amazing encounters. Oh my God, oh my word. Starting from the lunchtime football on Saturday. I know worried to be ecstatic about this one because they called it and then it happened just like that. Say, 12:30 game in the English Premier League. Just look out for an upset, and an upset that one was definitely. Even imagine Arsenal getting a red card against Brighton and Hove Albion. That is, it was end to end. It was power past power. Like you know what? Give it to me, I give it to you. 1-0 draw, that one ended. Arsenal versus Brighton and Hove Albion. And then we skidded to later in the afternoon. There was Chelsea playing out the 1-0 draw against Crystal Palace. I mean, that one is not shocking us. It's not even shocking. But the big shock of the weekend was the one that happened on Sunday. Super Sunday was supposed to be, but it was not in any way super for a lot of Manchester United fans right there at Old Trafford. Got defeated 3-0 by Liverpool. Eric Ten Hag, fans are asking, what is he cooking? We don't understand. This is his third year in charge. We still don't have a clear vision or a clear pattern that this man is playing with us. And then there you have it, weak leg Casemiro. Maybe that was where everything happened. You lose the ball and then it turns out to be a goal for you. Well, big ups to Arne Slot creating a record for himself, because for the first time in 49 years, there you have the first time manager at the ends of affairs in Liverpool going straight to Old Trafford and getting a win. Liverpool have not dropped a point this season. 3 games, 3 wins, 9 points, and they have not conceded any goals. I will talk about the US Open. You remember I mentioned it to you that it is very much wide open and a lot of familiar names are now out of the competition. We are going straight into the quarterfinals already, because the round 4 of matches are being concluded as we speak. I will tell you more about it in the course of the show this evening. In the world of Formula 1, another Grand Prix, another winner. We just seen different faces on the podium this time around. No one, this is not an island for anybody. What Max Verstappen has done last year, nobody is repeating it. What Lewis Hamilton has done in the past, nobody is repeating it. What Schumacher has done in the past, I mean, we don't want it. 1 and 2s of the likes of Charles Leclerc, and then there you have the McLaren guys, Oscar Piastri, Lando Norris. Say this podium, whatever it takes to put it there. Welcome to the Sports Talk Show this evening. Aide Jajiboye is my name. It's an absolute honor to be your host on the show. I say welcome. This is where we're serving the very best of stories, making the rounds in ever exciting, ever dynamic, and sometimes controversial world of sports. Don't forget you can keep track of this update and many others that will be serving to you. Just log on to our Facebook fan page at Impact Radio 102.1 FM. We're also live on YouTube at Impact 102.1 FM and X at Somali Twitter at Impact 102.1 FM. We'll be activating the phone lines this evening. Let's get interactive, citizens. We would like to have your opinions. Yes, you can definitely have your say. Yes, I will not be doing this all alone. I've got in the studio with me this evening Abdul Waris. Waris, welcome to Sport Hub.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Ayodeji. New week, new month, and happy new month to all our listeners.
That's
and
right.
We are already in the month or towards the end of the year, the Ember month, starting with September, and we have a lot of things to discuss today because there were a lot of action, like I already said, from the US Open, F1, La Liga, Bundesliga, and the Premier League. So what the listeners just have to do is just stay glued to your radio, don't touch that dial, and we are ready. Let's get it going.
Let's get it going. But then, talking about getting it going, let's start from the home front. Over the weekend, we saw the first match of the Nigerian Premier Football League. A lot of fans never believed. I mean, there's this song by DJ Khaled where he said, they never believed in us, but what? God did. God did believe in Honorable Benga Legbeleye and his board members this time around.
This is a new thing because we are not used to this type of thing. We have only been used to tentative dates, and this time around, the LMC and the MPFA didn't disappoint us by starting the MPFA season on the date which was specified initially. So I think for Elegbele, this is a good start, and with the gadgets and all the necessary things put in place, all the plans, the captain Chineme said it wasn't what they expected. A lot of people gave Richards the chance of winning this because they were the better side and the home advantage also counts. I saw a start before the match between both sides. I saw the last 9 times Enugu Rangers and Ekalemi Warriors are at face. It has been straight way for Enugu Rangers, and it's even Ekalemi Warriors haven't even gotten a goal. But this time around, it was different because no goal scored by Ekalemi Warriors, but at the end of the day, it was a draw for Ekalemi Warriors. And even the match as the start shows that Ekalemi Warriors were not here to joke because they had more shots on goal than Rangers. And one thing we should have.
They are not here to joke, but then they went on the continent and could not do anything.
I think Enugu Rangers have a lot of work to do. During the continent, we saw how they were not prolific off front against their Comoros side, Zilimaju. And this actually showed in the game. You can give Ekalemi Warriors a lot of kudos for their being compact at the back, not conceding goal. We know how difficult it is going away from home in the LPFA to get at least a draw. You have to give them a lot of, and I like what I see. A lot of people are